Hey, this is Chad with eXp Realty here in Sheridan, Wyoming, and have the housing market update for the month of March 2025. Of course, it never fails. We start getting a little bit closer to springtime, and we thought we were done with the snow and get hit with a couple more snowstorms. Never fails. We're getting some nice rain here now too, and boy, we got a lot of moisture in the mountains in the area, and when the sun pops out, it's going to be really beautiful and pretty green. So it'll be looking like Ireland around here. As we start getting into the market reports, just the pulse on the market right now is that things are starting to pick up a little bit, and we're starting to see, as we'll get into the numbers here, homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer, but we're getting a new home on the market just about every day, and a lot of homes still, if they're in good condition with a little bit of acreage, are still going fairly quickly too. And then if the homes aren't priced right or need a little bit of work, they're definitely sitting on the market, and buyers are kind of holding out to see what comes next on the market. Getting into the market report here, we can see that the closed sales were down about 19%. Only 22 closed there in the month of March. And the median sale price is still up, 17% there at 406,000. And the average days on the market, continues to increase compared to what it was last year at 33%, about that 7-day mark. And we'll get into some of the national numbers on that as well. Homes are definitely sitting on the market a little bit longer, but we expect things to kind of pick up a little bit more as we start getting into the spring and summer months. Things start to get busier. And then you can see the active listings up there, 60%. So a pretty big jump there compared to what it was last year. And like I said, we're getting about one home on the market each day. Each day we're getting quite a few homes, new listings coming on the market. Okay, and then here's just a quick chart that kind of shows you the number of new homes hitting the market compared to the last say 25 years. You see the big jump in the inventory from from 2008, leading up to that, and then it's kind of slowly dwindled down there, and then the craziness that hit in 2020 with that lack of inventory, and then the slow increase of inventory levels kind of going back to their normal levels. We're starting to see that here at the local level here. Like I said, more homes on the market. Homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer, so we're starting to see that trend as well. Okay, and then a lot of the homes that are hitting the market, about 30% of those are the new construction builds, and we are seeing a lot of new construction here, a lot of new subdivisions in the Sheridan area, and a lot of those homes are pretty expensive. Price per square footage is pretty pricey. Hopefully a lot of the builders will not make the same mistake that they did, back in the day, where they're just starting to overbuild like crazy, and then all of a sudden things come to a screeching halt. But overall, it's been pretty steady here, and a lot of the homes in those new subdivisions are still moving fairly quickly. So just interesting to see that percentage of new home builds. Okay, and then this chart's here looking at the total listing count that's increased about 17% nationally compared to last year, up there to March 2025. And then as we look to the total count listings increased about 18%. Overall here in the Sheridan area, it's been about a 10% increase from year-to-year comparison. We're always kind of lagging a little bit behind. Still a pretty strong market here in the Sheridan area, but we've seen an increase of about a 10% increase in our listings year to year. And as we take a look at this chart here, nationally, homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer, about a week longer from the median days homes spent on the market compared to last year. And like I said, again, we're seeing homes sit on the market a little bit longer as well, about 70 days, up from 50 days at this point last year. Okay, and then rates are declining a little bit faster than expected overall. We're sitting right now at about 6.8. They've been fluctuating up and down a little bit with all the talk with the tariffs and kind of the administration's going back and forth with the Federal Reserve in that. But if I had to bet that those things will probably get taken care of pretty quickly, I would think that those things will continue. The rates will continue to trend down, and I think both sides will probably, for all sides in this kind of new administration and kind of reforming of everything, that Interest rates will likely to trend down, but in this day and age, you just never know. So we'll keep an eye on things in the pulse, and definitely keep in touch with a good lender because they're always changing, and that makes a big impact on buyers looking to get in the market, or if you're a seller looking to buy and sell and get in the market as well. Okay, and then just a quick reminder, we got links in the newsletter here for homes that have sold in the month of March and have them broke down there for under 500,000 and over 500,000. So you can kind of keep track of homes that are being sold in your market, or if you just want to kind of keep a pulse in general of what that looks like. And got the instant home valuation there for you as well. So anytime that you're kind of wanting to see what your estimated home market value is based on just a quick snapshot, that'll pull kind of a general algorithm of properties that have sold in your area and give you kind of a rough estimated idea. And then if you ever want anything that's a little bit more accurate, pulling exact comps, I can put together a home equity value for you. And yeah, no problem at all. So just let me know on that if it's something that you ever need, or if you ever have any questions on looking to sell, or what might be some good tips on how to get the most out of your home and to get it ready to go. Okay, and then we have the spring buyer and seller guides, packed again with a ton of great information there. Staying up to date with all the information that's going on with the markets. A lot of good tips for both buyers and sellers on how to maximize, and get the most out of your home search or listing your home as well. So when got the old Closely app there as well, so it's tied to my site. So if you want to keep track or have a specific search on my website, and it's a little easier to do on your phone, that's available as well. So hope all that information is helpful, and feel free to reach out anytime if you need more information on anything, or if I can help in any way. And be looking forward to the nicer days, and as we move into the spring and summer, things are definitely going to pick up and get busy, and we'll definitely keep a pulse on the market and keep you guys informed. So again, thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.